Hey, Shalom, I want to start with by giving all praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushua Hashem, Rakakwadash, that belongs to the apostles of GMS and honest you brothers doing the work in truth while sincerity. So in this one, right, I was just going to do a video on something else, but then I saw this, and I just thought, man, look, man, this is why, women ain't supposed to be in, these kinds of powers, positions, right? This is in historic first, senator brings newborn baby into hallowed chamber, inspires vote, right? So basically, she's brought a child in, this, that, and the other. No, this is a position of authority, position of power, right? Yet you're, trying to split yourself two minds, two ways, and in fact, that actually segues into a video that I wanted to do about, keeping, your eyes single, basically maintaining focus, right? Being a parent, especially the way, the people in this world, the parents, where it's just a mom, a dad, and the children, right? No real help. Some may have au pairs, nannies, etc., right? But it's, you can't be on one hand trying to be mom and on the other hand making decisions, for the entire fucking country, right? But this is what you have happening over there in in America. You got these guys are down with Esau's program, right? Trying to say this is a good thing, right? Now imagine one of the brothers, we're at camp. One of the brothers brings his child along, man. His 1-year-old. Right, just patting it on the back. Brothers are trying to get into presets. All you hear is wah, wah, wah. You're gonna be like, yo, man, hey, shut that baby up, man. Right? So, so they're trying to, bring all of this about. But this is just the problem you have. Esau's created these roles for women when, the scriptures has laid down what their role is, man. Genesis 3:16 says, thy desire shall be to thy husband, right? So these women are supposed to just, staying at home, looking after the kids and raising the kids at home, while daddy goes out and does work and makes the important decisions. Right, but that's just the world we live in today. Right, there's nothing to be celebrated. Like I said, imagine, brothers going into, a deep breakdown. Someone in the crowd is being fed. They're like, oh shit, yo, I never knew that. And then out of nowhere, you just hear babies crying. Hey, Sluck, yeah, Lord, I just need to go, give my baby, some milk. Right? You be all there doing, reasoning as men. And then you're like, shit, what is that smell? Oh, shit, Sluck, my baby needs changing. Right, you might have been in the middle of something and now you need to go, go to a shop somewhere, Starbucks or Costa or whatever, to go change the ute. It's like, yo. This is 1 Timothy 5:14. It says, I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to reproach, to speak reproachfully. Right, the younger women, nowadays, women don't want to be having children till they're like 40s, late 30s, 40s, because they're career women, right? They want to be career women. I want my career, and in doing so, right, if they, you have, pregnancies that will come along, maybe when they're early 20s, they'll abort that shit. Why? Because they're trying to further their career, right? That's just a normal thing. You'll be looking at this guy, a woman, thinking, yeah, because apostles, speaking, about quote-unquote childhood sweethearts, right? And, one of my quote-unquote childhood sweethearts came into mention, right? And then basically, what was said was like, yo, if this individual did get pregnant, she'd probably abort it. Not, and you're thinking there like, damn, I used to find this chick attractive, but then you're hearing shit like that, man. That's a major turn-off, man. Right, because these women want to be career women, right? And then, they have children when they're a lot older. There's a lot more risk to the child, right? This one says younger women, right? It says bear children, guide the house, not guide the House of Representatives or, the House of Parliament, the home, guide home, look after the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak, reproachfully, right? It says Titus 2:3 says, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine. And that's one thing, right? You know, the women of this day and age, they just drink like shit. You know, English women, English women like to drink. I remember asking one Eastern European woman, was like, why do Eastern European women look a lot younger than, say, English women? Right? She was like, man, he's fucking, even they were like, yo, these English women drink too much, man. You know, you'll be just walking around town, right, on a Friday night, you see a whole load of drunk, man. I remember I was with Arkin one time, he had this one woman, she was passed out on the floor. You know, let me carry on. As teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, right? To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed, right? This is 1 Timothy 2:12 says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence, right? Now she's going to be out there trying to say, no, I'm speaking, you know, you lot listen to me while I speak. When, you know, filibustering, for instance, if she's doing one of those, that's contrary to what the scriptures say, right? And I'll finish with this, you know, old favorite, you know, old but gold. You know, it's one of those, you know, in the time that we live, it's one of the scriptures that just gets brought out all the time. Right, it says, surely, Isaiah 29:16 says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Right, so this is a turning of upside down, because you hear it saying a historic first. You know, you know, decisions are supposed to be getting made. Last thing you want is, you know, being distracted, man. Right, even the very fact that you know you got women in these positions, that's, you know, that ain't right. That's off. I mean, the whole, you know, this whole system is off, right? But hey, it says, for shall the works of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the things of him that framed it, he had no understanding. Get Jeremiah 31:22. It says, how long will I go about without backsliding, daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. Right? You know, because, you know, it says here there are 21 women holding these positions of power. That means there are 21 men that didn't get those positions, and therefore they've gone over, which is, once again, you know, men are supposed to be the one making the decisions. You read, was it Numbers, the 31st chapter? Fucking type. Numbers 31, Numbers 20. What is that? Basically, if a woman vows a vow, and her husband or her father hears it, depending on whose house she's in, you know, that man has power to annul that vow. Right? But hey, so guys, I just want to touch on that real quick. Until the next time, I'll say shalom.